You are going to score 1063 in CompXM, and this is what you're going to do exactly to beat everyone. Hi, hope you are fine wherever you are and ready for this great achievement. If you need help, kindly WhatsApp us via the link provided in the video description. We also have CompXM Round 2 to Round 4 videos. Kindly check the video description. I bet we should get started. Research and Development. Our first product is Abby, sold in the nano market segment. The goal is always to increase performance and reduce the size. Therefore, we are increasing Abby's performance to 12.3 and reducing its size to 5.8. We also considered 24,000 MTBF, which is the maximum required. So, why are we doing this? In the nano market segment, the ideal position is the most important thing. 35% of customers in the nano market segment are concerned about the ideal position. Therefore, extreme revision is necessary for each round of nano products to be placed in their ideal spot where customers in that market segment want them to be. The ideal position can be altered in the research and development section. Other customer buying criteria that can be controlled in the R&D department include age and reliability. In that segment, an age of 1 year is preferred. Getting exactly 1 year is a daunting task. However, any age between 0.5 and 1.5 years is just as good. Finally, the reliability you select depends mostly on the strategy that you follow. For us, we usually go for broad differentiation. Allen, an elite product, we are changing its performance to 14.6 and reducing size to 8.0. For this product, we are maintaining the same reliability of 26,000. These decisions are based on the customer buying criteria. For instance, customers need products with an age of 0.0. 34% of customers view an age of 0.0 as the most important thing for products in the elite market segment. Just like in a nano market segment, attaining an age of 0.0 is nearly impossible. However, anything between 0.0 and 1.0 works just fine. Besides that, you need to revise the product each year to make it younger and be in the required ideal position. Aft is a thrift segment product. Customers here are conservative and they are not looking for newer features. Rather, they prefer proven products. Therefore, we are making little changes, thus we are increasing its performance to 6.9 and reducing its size to 13.3 while maintaining a reliability at 20,000. For the thrift market segment, reliability is the most important thing. Customers need a reliability of between 14,000 and 20,000. This is important for 20% of the customers. On the other hand, 15% of customers consider ideal positions to be their area of preference. While deciding on the ideal position, make sure you check the ideal age, since 10% of customers require the products to have an age of 3 years. Agape, a core segment product. Agape customers are concerned about the price of a product. Therefore, we will make small adjustments to its performance and size. For that case, we are increasing Agape's performance to 9.6 and reducing its size to 10.6 while maintaining a reliability of 22,000. So why and how are we making these changes this way? 20% of customers in the core market segment are overwhelmingly concerned about the age of 2.0. Therefore, while revising the product, ensure the age is closer to 2.0. On the other hand, 18% are looking for products with reliability of between 16,000 and 22,000. Finally, the ideal position is a factor of consideration for 16% of the customers. Having all this information included in this product while revising is necessary for high sales in the core segment. In the balanced scorecard, there are 5 points up for grabs in each round for the product count. To get the full marks, you will need to have as many newer products as possible early in the game. New products increase market share and profit. That is why we are introducing 3 new products now. Since we are Andrew Company, ensure each product name starts with an A. Let's introduce our newer product, Axe. In the nano market segment, give Axe a performance of 13.3, size of 4.6, and a reliability of 24,000. The goal is to have at least 2 products in the top-tier market segment, like Nano and Elite. It is easier to make a profit in the Nano and Elite segments. Let us introduce A in the Elite market segment. We are giving it a performance of 15.8, size of 7.0, and reliability of 26,000. Our last product to introduce will be a crossover product, meaning that it will sell in more than one market segment. Let us give ACE a performance of 14.0, a size of 6.0, and a reliability of 25,000. We are not yet done. Now, let us check the revision dates of these products. They are coming out as late as October. That means we will have less than 3 months to sell the newer versions. In short, we are not going to get decent sales and good profits. We need to make adjustments so that these product revisions can be made earlier. The only corrective option we have is Total Quality Management, or TQM. TQM not only reduces R&D cycle time, but it also reduces material and labor costs, as well as increases demand. We will spend $1,500 on each strategy. Okay, let's see how R&D has changed so far. Now, most of our products will come at least before September. We will have 3 months of selling the newer version. Now, what happens when we go to CompXM Round 2, CompXM Round 3, and Round 4? The same principle applies. Just ensure customers are getting smaller sensors with high performance in each segment. Besides that, ensure other factors such as reliability and age match what customers need. Sometimes it mostly depends on the type of strategy that you follow. If you choose to go for broad differentiation, similar to what we have here, then producing the best available sensors is not an option. Marketing. In the marketing section, we are mostly concerned about how to price products depending on the customer's requirements in different segments. Besides, we are also concerned about how to budget for promotion and sales. Finally, based on our marketing and pricing strategy, we have to forecast the number of each products we are likely to sell. Abby, a nano-segment product, don't suffer extremely in price sensitivity. Therefore, let us maintain the price of $40 per unit. Spend $2,100 in promo and sales. Based on our estimation strategy, we are forecasting to sell 932. Similar to Abby, Allen. An elite segment product also is less sensitive to price changes. Therefore, we are maintaining a price of $42 per unit. Promo and sales, we are spending $2,100. We are forecasting to sell 940 units. Usually when it comes to thrift and core products, we have to make major adjustments in the price since the segments are extremely competitive. Customers are also ready to forego additional features for a cheaper price. Aft, a thrift segment product, we are reducing the price to $30, increasing promo and sales budget to $2,100 and estimating to sell 1,932 units. Finally, Agape is a core segment product. Increase promo and sales budget to $2,100 and forecast to sell 1,950 units. When we start handling CompXM Round 2, CompXM Round 3, and CompXM Round 4, ensure you get the forecasting right. That is the most challenging thing in CompXM. If you fail to have the right forecasting, the chances of incurring high inventory and recurrent costs is very high. You don't need to be in a situation where you have more than 500 inventory at hand per product. This will not only slow down your profit, but will also risk a huge emergency loan. Production. In the production department, you will assign the number of units to be produced per product. You will also decide whether to increase capacity and automation or reduce. When making a production schedule decision, make sure you take note of the inventory at hand. Usually, we aim to sell more than what we've projected. Therefore, whatever we project, we will add some units before subtracting inventory at hand to arrive at the production schedule. Abby, a nano-segment product, has an inventory of 269. We need only to produce 880 units to meet our forecast needs. Allen, elite segment product. We have an inventory of 221. Therefore, we will produce 910 units. We will meet demand, including unforeseen surpluses. Aft, a thrift segment product. Have an inventory of 763. We need to scale down production to 1,323 to avoid such excess inventory this round. Finally, Agape, with an inventory of 60 units. We need to scale up production to avoid stockout. That is why we are producing 2,159. For the new products that we have introduced, it is important to ensure that you have enough capacity with decent automation for production. That is why we have ordered 330 capacity and 5.0 automation for each. Since customers in the thrift market segment require lower prices as we progress from one round to the next, it would be difficult to manage their price requirements unless we make changes to our production. That is why we are increasing the automation of the thrift product aft to 10.0. This will assist in cutting down labor costs. For Acre and Able, Elite and Nano products respectively, we increased their automation to 5.0. For Aft, a core product, we are increasing automation to 7.0. Similar to the thrift segment, core market segment customers are also looking forward to cheaper prices in the future. Agape, a core product, suffers from a similar problem to the thrifts. That is why we are also increasing its automation to 7.0. Abby and Allen are Nano and Elite products respectively. We need to revise them often. Therefore, their automation should be increased modestly. That is why we are settling for an automation of 5.0 for each. That's all we need to do for production. In case you have any questions, kindly let us know. We also have videos for round 2 to round 4. Kindly check the video description. Human resource. This is the easiest section to decide for in CompXM and CompXM. Usually, we offer a maximum recruitment budget of $5,000. On the other hand, we also offered a maximum of 80 hours for training. The main purpose of the human resource is to maximize productivity. This not only ensures you lower turnover rate, but also reduces your cost of production. This is because experienced employees make fewer errors and produce quality products. Finance. Before making a CompXM finance decision, it is important to check a balanced scorecard. Usually, 2 metrics stand out, that is days of working capital and leverage. These metrics are controlled in the finance department. Whenever you decide in the finance section, let it maximize the points you get in days of working capital and leverage. Based on these changes, we are getting full marks in days of working capital and leverage. The total points gained has also increased to 64.2. That is a good start for us to achieve our goal of attaining 1,063 points. What happens when we go to CompXM Round 2? Just ensure your ending cash balance is healthy. Not too much or too little, because there is no benefit to keeping huge loans that are not utilized in the company. We will be incurring interest for no good reason. We hope this video has been helpful and you are getting nearly the same figures as we are. This is your first step towards the highest point in CompXM. I bet you will score more than 1,063 and at least 99% of your decisions. If you need help with CompXM board query questions and answers, we have you covered too. Kindly contact us and we will try as much as possible to be of great help to you. In general, if you need help in CompXM, or CompXM Global DNA, we are here for you. Kindly WhatsApp us. Apart from that, please subscribe to our channel. We grow this community